Hello everyone, GM. Great, okay, let's get started. So, welcome everyone. This is the launch of the Flare Hackathon, Operations Manager at Encode Club. I'll be constantly spamming you all over Discord with updates about the sessions, updates about anything regarding the hackathon. So if you ever have any questions about that, the program in general, you can reach out to me on Discord or Twitter. My Twitter is @PatrickEncode. So about Encode Club, we are a community of developers, professionals and talented students in emerging tech. We run programs such as Educate, hackathons like this. We had a Flare Educate just before this hackathon. I'll get on to more on that later. Boot camps and accelerators. I'll be introducing Omji to stage to say a bit more about Encode. Give me a sec. Hi, Omji.
Hey. Okay, I'm sorry, everyone. If you see some technical hiccups when you just joined, it was me accidentally removing Patrick from the stage. So sorry for the hiccup, everyone. I was laughing and crying. But in general, I'm very excited to see that Flare Hackathon kicking off, as we had a very exciting Flare Educate series with a lot of different sessions to learn more about Flare. And that time I remember there were many audience who had different questions and having tinkering vibe of building something. And finally this time comes so that you can continue building something amazing next 4 weeks, getting supported by our amazing mentors and also of course Encode team. Always when hackathon is starting, I'm thinking what could be the next and what kind of hackers are joining. And I see that a lot of you perhaps started from the boot camp, or now you are coming here and thinking about what could be the next steps, continue building this into a project, and maybe starting your journey as a crypto founder. Or some of you, perhaps it's just building something for fun, potentially adding to your portfolio, maybe looking for job landing in crypto, or just this could be literally just your side toy project because you found Flare very funny. So in which track you are, please use this chance to work with the top leading mentors in the industry to get all the things you want to learn. And also, please, you're gonna have a lot of different chances coming along with. Soon you will learn more about Flare. Also prepare a nice incubating program that if you're interested in building your project into next steps. All the hackathons, of course, your goal gonna be winning something, but also important thing is you finish your project and having an experience of submitting something, because going over that barrier is usually the hardest one. I myself, as a hacker, beforehand, I had the same experience that always submitting, feeling unfinished project is always the hardest thing. And I hope that all of you are going to be overcome that challenges and submit something and enjoy this hackathon. So everyone, thank you for joining again. And sorry for the hiccup. I keep laughing because I never did this long time. And then I just removed the Patrick. So sorry for the hiccups, and everyone, welcome to the hackathon. And I'm very, very looking forward to see what you're going to be building this time.
Thank you, Omji. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see everyone's builds too. Hopefully they're much better than what Omji does. So yeah, our sponsor for this hackathon is Flare. I'll be introducing Philip to the stage just to say some more. Or maybe we'll get back to Philip if he may need it. Oh, no, he's getting ready. Perfect. Hi,
hey, hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you. You?
I'm good as well, yeah. Perfect, thank you.
Yeah, so hi. Thank you again for hosting this. I'm Philip, head of DevRel here at Flare, also Solidity engineer. So some of the contracts you'll be interacting with were written by me. Not all of them, of course, because the team is quite big, but yeah. Hi, I'm really glad to see everyone here. I hope you had great experience with previous workshops, seeing what Flare can do, and I really look forward to see what's going to happen in this hackathon. So maybe just a few words. Flare, EVM, layer 1 chain, nothing special there, but what is special are those enshrined oracles. So the ability to be on a chain, on an EVM chain, use everything you already know, use all the necessary stuff, use all the tooling you already have, but be able to access data and build applications on top of this. So if you recall, you're able to get Web2 data points, you're able to call an arbitrary API, you're able to get stuff from there, move it on-chain, and then do something really interesting. You're able to use Web3 data, so FDC, and use data from Bitcoin, data from XRP Ledger, data from Dogecoins, from other EVM chains, and build something that is truly cross-chain. And also there's the FTSO, the time series oracle, so getting real-time prices together with an additional random. So it's really a nice and closed way of getting additional data to your contracts, getting additional data to your chain, and using it however you want. So I think it's going to be great. If you have any troubles, please let us know. But I think it's going to be a very fun experience, and I'm really looking forward to see what people are going to build. So yeah, kind of can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Thank you, Philip. Yeah, if you could just stick around for a couple of more slides, I might have something to ask you. So quickly, a brief introduction if anyone wasn't familiar. We previously had an Encode Flare Educate. I will add the playlist quickly into chat if anyone has missed that. Here we go. Yeah, so if anyone has missed any of the sessions here, we went over blockchains, EVM smart contracts, deep dives on various things. Yeah, we have, make sure that you've gone through all of them if you've not seen them already. I'm sure most of you here, though, have probably came from the Educate. But yeah, it also can be great resources to refer back to throughout the hackathon. But yeah, we'll go into have our own sessions here as well. But yeah, we'll get to that later. So for the bounties, the main track, most innovative use of Flare protocols for the new wave of blockchain applications. So for this track, it's to build dApps using at least one of Flare's enriched data protocols, FTSO, for price feeds, FDC, connecting both Web3 and Web2 data sources, Flare's secure random number generator, and then maybe we can also get some insight from Philip on what kind of things he's looking for these bounties specifically.
Yeah, so the main track is pretty much do something that you can do on another blockchain. So while we're mostly focusing on FDC, so getting additional Web2 and Web3 data, we are also quite keen to see something being built with FTSO. So, but mostly, I think if you find a nice data source somewhere off-chain, I don't know, be it some social network, be it something related to, I don't know, some real-world assets when you can get a quote on something, get information about, let's say, I don't know, gold price, or get information about some CO2 emissions of a specific rainforest, and then do something on chain with this, I don't know, issue a token, verify that something is working. This is something that we're looking on. So really empowering the chain to do something more than just creating simple coins, but having these coins have meaning and knowing that they're connected. So some alpha, do something with Web2 data and bring it on, which is also something you'll get in the second track.
Thank you. I'll move on to the second track now. Yeah, so the bonus track for best external data source connected to Flare. Do you have anything to say about this as well?
Pretty much having an additional data point, as in use the Web2 connector to have something new. So bring a data source that's really interesting and can be useful on chain. The main point of this track is pretty much to add some additional prizes to either the winners of the first track, or if we can't fit you in one of the existing things, but you really brought a nice use case to chain, that also counts. And this one is very focused on Web2 connectivity. So find an API that's somewhere and you can really get a lot out of it.
Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, workshops. Like I said, on top of the previous Educate series, we'll be having workshops throughout this hackathon. So today we'll be going over, I'll later be introducing Anthony to come to the stage and give his talk on Flare time series Oracle, getting real-time prices and VRF on chain. And then 2nd of April, so tomorrow, we'll have another session on the Flare data connector, connecting and using Web2 APIs in your dApps. 3rd of April, so in 2 days' time, we'll be also having the workshop on Flare data connector, connecting EVM chains, improving payment in arbitrary token on another chain. And then next week, 7th of April, we'll have another workshop on Flare data connector again. And then, yeah, what you need to do, make sure you've registered if you've not already. I'll be providing some extra resources throughout the talk that I'm going to introduce in a second. So yeah, form your team. You can always join the Discord and find other people on there if you've not already teamed up with anyone and you're looking to do so. Attend workshops. I'll always be giving announcements in the Flare channel for any upcoming workshops. And yeah, build. If you have questions about anything, you can reach out to me for questions about the hackathon or the Flare team if you have anything maybe technical about their tech. So yeah, submission deadline, 1st of September. So we have a full month, well, quite a while actually. We have a full few months, if that's correct. But yeah, join the community on Discord and then find out more about our programs on our website. If you want time to scan these QR codes, you can. I'll also, just for convenience, provide links in chat for that.
So maybe just to jump in, the submission deadline is not 1st of September.
Okay, that seemed very odd. Yeah, what is the submission deadline?
27th of April. So we would like submissions a bit before if possible.
Yeah, that would have been a very, very long hackathon. Okay, I'll just quickly provide the materials. Here is the hackathon hacker pack in chat for anyone. Here is a link to our Discord for anyone who needs to join, and make sure that you've got the Flare hackathon role. Perfect. Yeah, so I'll now be bringing our speaker to the stage to talk about Anthony's talk. Let's bring him. No September deadline, I'm afraid. Hi, Anthony. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now if you want to share yours.